Boys and girls, it's Miss Drake. I'm going to show you in this video how to solve exponential growth word problems. So the example we'll look at together is Maya opened a money market account with $5,000, which earns 3% interest compounded annually. If she does not deposit or withdraw any money, how much money will she have in the account after 5 years? So you learned in the last video or the last lesson, how to set up the equation. So here's your general formula. Y equals A parentheses 1 plus or minus R to the T power. So I'll give you a minute to identify your Y, A, R, whether it's a plus or minus, and your T values. Okay, so what you should have come up with is Y I put as a question mark, that's our unknown, that's what we're solving for. A is the initial amount, that's $5,000, that's what you open the account with. R is 0.03, that was the rate. It was a 3% interest rate. We want to change that percent to a decimal by doing 3 divided by 100 because a percent is always out of 100. Plus or minus, this is going to be a growth, so it's a plus because she's earning that interest. So this is going to be an exponential growth problem. T is 5 because we're looking at how much she has in the account after 5 years. So once you have your values, you'll plug them into the formula Y equals A parentheses 1 plus R to the T. So now I know it's going to be a plus sign. It should look like this. From here, you can type this right into your graphing calculator. I'll show you that in a minute. First, I'll show you step by step. So if you're following the order of operations, you would do your parentheses first. 1 plus 0.03 is 1.03. Then I would evaluate my exponent. So I do 1.03 to the 5th power. You get this icky decimal. Just write the whole thing down. And then you multiply. You should get this answer. Because we're dealing with money, okay, if they don't tell us what to round to, if we're dealing with money, you're going to round to the nearest hundredth. So I have 0.37. I'll look to the right of that. Okay, 5 or more, raise the score. 4 or less, give it a rest. This is telling me to leave the 7 as a 7 and don't round it up to an 8. So your final answer should be $5,796.37. Okay, so she started with 5,000, and this is what she ended up with. So that extra money was all interest. Okay. Now, if you go to desmos.com, okay, click here so you can see the keypad. You can type the equation right in here, 5,000 parentheses 1 plus 0.03. To do the exponent, you're going to click this, a to the b power, and we're going to the 5th power. So you can either type on your keyboard or right here, and it's going to give you that same number right here.